Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this January the 10th, 2026. I'm hoping everybody had a great Saturday out there so far, but it is a great Saturday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather. Cut the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system across the lower 48, and in fact, you can see one storm system here stretching from portion of Maine all the way down to New York State, all the way down to areas of Louisiana, to Texas and northern Mexico. This is a cold frontal boundary which will continue to push east-southeast, bringing limited precipitation to the southeast, but more precipitation from Pennsylvania all the way to Maine, New Hampshire, all the way over toward New Brunswick, also in the area of Newfoundland, and also into St. John's Island. Got activity up here around Ottawa and Toronto, Canada, northern Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Superior. See, we got a little upper level spin moving across Wisconsin. That will continue to dive to the south and east, may bring some snow showers to you guys across portion of Illinois, over toward Indiana and Ohio. Got more activity that, like I mentioned in other videos, you can see over to the Pacific Northwest. The atmospheric river continues to pummel the areas of Washington, Oregon, Northern California, Idaho, Idaho, Montana, and portion of Wyoming areas as well. You can see pretty quiet across the central U.S. and the southwestern U.S. Pretty quiet, kind of cold, but like I said, this frontal boundary will continue to push east, and the warm air that's across the Carolinas down to Florida will disappear by your Sunday evening, and it will be very windy. We have a fire risk concern across the Carolinas and Georgia. We'll talk about that in tonight's video as well. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. We're going to start off with your Sunday outlook now. As you can see, we got mixed precipitation over here in portion of Montana, Idaho, Washington State. A little bit of shower activity there as well for portion of northwestern Oregon and the Pacific coastal waters. Also down across Mexico, South Texas. A little bit across the east coast of Florida, central Florida, Florida Keys. Ahead of that front, also toward the Bahamas. Thunderstorms and showers in eastern North Carolina, the Outer Banks. Also over toward eastern areas of Virginia and the coastal waters. Snow flying from portion of northern North Carolina through West Virginia, Ohio, over here toward Michigan, toward New York State, Ottawa, Toronto, Canada, Lake Huron, Lake Superior, which was Wisconsin, northern areas of Minnesota, and got some freezing rain up here in portions of areas of northern Minnesota and right along the Canadian-U.S. border. Mixed precipitation stretching from D.C. to Delaware to Rhode Island up to Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York State, portion of Pennsylvania, heavy snow over portions of Maine. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday. Alright, let's move on to your Monday outlook now, and it should roll out something like this here in just a few minutes. Okay, as you can see, we still got more mixed precipitation over here in portion of Montana, Idaho, Washington State. Shower activity in western areas, northwestern and Pacific coastal water. A little bit of mixed precipitation in western Texas. Shower activity over Mexico and southern Texas. Thunderstorms and showers right along the Florida Keys, stretching toward the Miami area and also in the coastal waters. Got some freezing rain up here in portions of South Canada toward Minnesota, Wisconsin, also northern Michigan. Mixed precipitation right along the Canadian-U.S. border, also North Dakota, through portions of South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Lake Huron, Lake Superior, northern Michigan, toward Pennsylvania, also areas of New York State to Maine, New Brunswick, South Canada, Ottawa, Toronto, Canada areas as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, let's move on to the current watch and warning advisory map for you located across the nation. And it should roll out something like this here in just a few seconds. Here we go. We got winter weather advisories up here from Maine and New Hampshire, Vermont, northern New York State, western New York State, and also down in the portions of Pennsylvania, West Virginia, northern Michigan, and also areas of northern Wisconsin. You've got winter storm warnings there also. We got special weather statements in areas of portions of Iowa, Illinois, Ohio, eastern Kentucky, portion of Pennsylvania, southern New York State. Wind advisories in areas of western New York State, down in southern Pennsylvania, West Virginia, D.C., western North Carolina, West Virginia, also into areas of North Carolina. Lake wind advisory down here across South Carolina and east central Georgia. Freeze watches in effect for southeast areas of Georgia. We even have some river flood warnings over Mississippi and Louisiana, a little bit in the mountains of western North Carolina, northern areas of Georgia. Could be some flood advisories there as well. Also some freeze warnings in effect for a couple counties here in southern Texas. Cold weather advisory for southwestern areas of New Mexico. Wind advisory is also in effect for you guys here in areas of southeast Arizona, southern California with high wind warnings there also. High wind warnings and watches over Montana. High wind warnings over southeastern Wyoming. Also, we have some hydro issues over areas of northwestern Washington State. Air quality alert for you guys here in area Idaho, Washington State, and some freezing fog advisories also in effect for southwestern areas of Oregon. Alright, smoke out advisory gale warning from Maine all the way down to the coast of Florida, down toward the Florida Keys, west coast of Florida to the east coast of Mexico, southern California to Washington State, northern Hawaii and Chain Island with some high surf warnings there as well. Some around the Alaska region with freezing spray warnings in the blue, inland winter storm warning, blizzard warning, winter weather advisory, cold weather advisory, special weather statements also inland. Coastal areas, more blizzard warnings around all coastal areas of Alaska, and winter weather advisories also there also. Can't get it out. But anyway, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. Not expecting any thunderstorm activity for your day 2 and 3. So I'm just showing day 2, but nothing to expect. Alright, fire weather concerns across the Carolinas and Georgia. Look like this here. As soon as it rolls out the map here we go. There it is from Raleigh to Wilmington to Columbia to Charleston to Savannah down towards just east of Columbus. Have an elevated risk of fire risk concerns. Gusty winds up to 35 to 40 miles an hour expected in this area. Any wildfire activity could spread real fast and accelerate at a very fast rate and burn down a lot of stuff if a fire gets out of control. So no burning is expected for your Sunday, so because of lack of rainfall here as well. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Saturday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.